Hello everyone, Cap here and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. I find playing against aggressive players very stressful and I don't really enjoy it, but at the same time they make for the most exciting games probably. So I had another match where my opponent went quite aggressive and it was very fun in hindsight and very entertaining for sure. So let me show you. I'm starting out with speed specialists, crawlers and sledgehammers. And my opponent has crawlers and stormcallers. And I'm not checking their starting SPC, it seems. Wow. I keep forgetting to do that. It's really bad that I'm not doing it. At the least, they cannot be speed specialist, because that is usually the most important starting SPC, or the most important information about your opponent's starting SPC, is if they are a speed specialist, it's quite often that they play aggressively. And knowing that they will come in aggressively will actually change my starting positioning a bit. Well, I won't know if they are going aggressively, but I would expect it. At the same time, I am starting with speed spec and I am not going aggressively because I don't enjoy playing aggressively as much. Placing crawlers far outside, left, right because of the stormcallers, and also I'm adding some arc lights to deal with the crawlers. My opponent positioned aggressively on the left side here. Crawlers coming in, however, arc lights dealt with the crawlers pretty quickly, and the crawlers coming in are just a death sentence for the stormcallers. Okay, so far so good. Now I know my opponent is going aggressive. Intensive training, really good here. Deployment specialist, really good. Subsidized steel balls can also be really good for my opponent. I'm picking up intensive training and I'm leveling some sledgehammers, because leveled sledgehammers are really good, especially against, or also against stormcallers. Adding some more crawlers, because crawlers were pretty good here to deal with the stormcallers. And I'm even putting one pack of crawlers in the flank there on the left. Already trying to punish the aggressive positioning of my opponent. My opponent went for a level 2 rhino. I'm still not sure, but I think they are elite SPC. Yeah, they didn't click the upgrade to recruit level 2 units, so they must be elite SPC to get that level 2 rhino there. And the level 2 rhino in the front is a big problem for me. I don't have anything to deal with it right now. And there are also level 2 crawlers coming in on the flank. So yeah, my opponent is elite SPC, also leveling the rhino because they picked up intensive training as well. Or at least they give them the XP. They can't level it yet because it costs credits. There is going to be a level 3 rhino next turn, and that's kind of scary. It's already scary right now, level 2 rhino. I'm not really equipped to deal with. However, tower debuff definitely helping, and my level 2 sledgehammer deals some damage to the rhino. And I'm getting the other tower as well. And with that tower debuff, I'm actually able to take out the rhino, so this worked out. I did not think I would win this round, but the flank and also in general that I came through on the right and got the tower debuffs really helped. Mass-produced sledgehammers not good because it will downgrade my current sledgehammers. Subsidized stormcaller also not good against rhino. Yeah, that was not a good choice for me here. I'm picking up some more sledgehammers to defend my flank against level 2 crawlers. Level 1 sledgehammers still one-shot level 2 crawlers, so that's really good here. And I'm putting some vertical steel bolts to deal with the rhino. Vertical steel bolts really good against rhinos, because rhinos slowly get in, and even if they have whirlwind, they can't whirlwind all the steel bolts at once. And I'm also putting down a sentry to even slow the rhino down. And with the slowed down rhino and the steel bolts locking on, I'm hoping they can actually kill the rhino here. My opponent went for impact drill on the crawlers, actually going kind of hard on the crawlers now. So the crawlers really hurt if they come in, so I need to be aware of that. They basically can't get close to my units or my units will die. Unfortunately, the Stormcallers took out my steel bolts really quickly, so they were not able to deal with the rhino. Stormcaller damage really good still against level 1 steel bolts when they are clumped up. Too good. And the level 3 rhino now, no chance I can take him down right now on the left there with the remaining units. However, again I got the right tower, and tower debuff definitely helping, but now the rhino came in and got the tower as well. But let's see how the timings work out. Now I can get the other tower. Starting to take down the Stormcallers, and it will be pretty much just the rhino left and a couple of crawlers. But they also took my tower. The remaining couple of level 2 crawlers with impact drill could take down my tower so quickly that I couldn't really get any good damage in. Skipping here. Level 3 sledgehammers kind of starting to hurt my opponent. They are not in an ideal position here because they go up mainly against level 1 crawlers. And I'm deciding to go for some shenanigans myself. Actually, I bought the rhino and I was thinking about going whirlwind, but I just noticed I don't have whirlwind equipped on my rhino, so I can't. I wanted the rhino to actually go through the middle and towards the tower, and if it gets blocked by crawlers it would whirlwind and just continue running. But I couldn't, and now I spontaneously decided to give the rhino self-destruct, the final blitz upgrade. And putting it in front of the rhino, it will not take care of the opponent's rhino because it has way too much HP, but the crawlers should all kind of swarm my rhino there, and at least I can take out the crawlers real quick. At least that is my thought right now. Not ideal. I really wanted Whirlwind Rhino to rush towards the towers. And yeah, I'm now doing it with my sledges here, trying to get towards the tower. My opponent actually went for a hacker. So that's pretty good timing, so they could hack my rhino, but at the same time the rhino still explodes. But with the explosion also my steel bolts go down, because the rhino walked back a bit. Sledgehammer's coming in, however the hacker super quickly hacking my level 3 sledgehammers, and the second one sledgehammer gets hacked, the mobile beacon kind of stops working because they all stand still and attack that one hacked sledgehammer. The hacker got the haste module, by the way, so it deals even more damage and it walks faster, but the more damage part is definitely the important one here. And yeah, this is kind of awkward now. I'm not sure if I've ever went up against something like this. Aggression like this with one leveled rhino and then also hackers coming in and upgraded and leveled crawlers as well. Kind of an awkward combo to deal with. But I'm deciding to go for Overlords now. Overlords, a lot of strong damage. I think I heard, I'm not sure if that's true, but I'm assuming it's true, that Overlords have the highest DPS in the game. The highest base DPS, unupgraded everything. So they deal a lot of damage quickly. And they should help me take out the rhinos quickly. Overlords would also be good against the hacker and could also take out the hacked sledgehammers if my opponent hacks my sledgehammers. But yeah, so far my opponent doesn't even have any anti-air. So this could be good here. Could buy me a free round, potentially. But my opponent went for level 2 Mustangs behind. I feel like they counter me every turn. When I try something new, they already counter it. If I was streaming, I would assume they were watching my stream, but I wasn't. So it's just really good foresight by my opponent to already handle the things that I haven't even built yet. However, the level 2 Mustangs also have a level 2 Overlord, and with their heavy armor it has quite a lot of HP. I'm not sure that one pack of Mustangs is enough anyways. My opponent also built a hacker on the right, so my right side is not winning anymore either. Because that one hacker is enough to deal with my sledgehammers. And yeah, now it's just my Overlord left. And like 3 Mustangs. But they don't have enough damage. So my Overlord is cleaning up here and it's farming XP. Now it's already full XP and I can level it to level 3. Amplifying core, good for giants. Might go for another Overlord. Fire, not great because of the barriers. Orbital also not great because of the barriers. Improved firepower control, also decent, but amplifying core just better. And I'm picking up launcher overload on my Overlords. And I leveled that one Overlord as well. Launcher overload, really strong, especially against aggression, because you don't care about the loss of range when they push in, because the Overlord is in range of enemy units at all times, basically, so it doesn't really matter. It just shoots faster and deals so much damage so quickly. Thinking about mobile beaconing my sledgehammer so they don't get hacked or something, but I'm just trying it again to get towards the tower. And I built one Overlord on the right as well, so because I was starting to lose on the right because of that one hacker, now with the Overlord I should be fine. And I'm adding more crawlers, because on the right my opponent doesn't really have the best chaff clear, so crawlers really help against the hacker as well. Upgrading my steel bolts on the left to deal with the rhino in the flank, and putting down a sentry again to slow down the enemy rhino. By the way, I feel like I could have sold my self-explosion rhino in the front there. I'm not sure if it does that much anymore. Also, it keeps killing my steel bolts, so not sure. It might still be worth to get rid of the crawlers, I guess. The crawlers still die, so it might be fine. My opponent going for more Mustangs on the right there. And my tanks slowly walking towards the tower. They might actually get through this time. Overlords left and right, doing a lot of damage, doing a lot of work. And finally my tanks get through the tower, yay! Mobile beacon worked. And Overlord on the right also survived. Amplifying core made all the difference there. And yeah, my opponent can't get a hold of my Overlords. They have too much HP with the heavy armor and levels and the amplifying core. Couple of good items here. picking up Iron Blast because all the units are clumped up on the left, and once that barrier goes down, the Iron Blast can just destroy everything except that rhino. I leveled the Overlord on the right, is also now level 3 with Amplifying Core, so really big. Iron Blast positioned in a way that I hopefully can get the Mustangs before they get under the barrier, and then take out the barrier and hopefully whatever is left. Let's see if it works out. Got the range upgrade on the steel bolts because I'm hoping that it's enough so my steel bolts do not get killed by the rhino explosion, but I'm not sure. And again, mobile beaconing the sledgehammers just because they drive by and take out the stormcallers and then hopefully can take out the tower. And I'm getting more crawlers, just more distraction for the hackers and well, also the stormcallers, I guess. I'm also putting them in the mobile beacon too, so now crawlers and sledgehammers are walking through the middle there. Putting down another sentry to slow down the rhino. My opponent also went for Iron Blast, trying to take down my Overlord, I guess. But it's missing, because my Overlord is walking towards the flank. And in the middle there's another hacker, but it's getting stuck on my crawlers that I built there. Iron Blast on my side was really good, and the slowed down rhino just got taken care of really quickly by my level 3 Overlord. My opponent added Phoenixes, and on the right my Overlord barely survives. Almost went down to the Phoenixes. Phoenixes really hurt. Really good answer to Overlords. But not enough. I'm going for shields here. Against the hackers mainly. And I'm also getting the range upgrade on the Overlords. Also I got the splash upgrade on the Overlords, by the way. Because there's just one rhino. I don't really need the biggest damage. So I decided to go for splash to take out the Mustangs and crawlers quicker. And also I saw these 3 tags on Overlords before multiple times, and literally every single game I saw where someone went these 3 tags on Overlords, they won. I have not seen these tags lose a single game when someone got them all at the same time on the Overlords. So this is kind of the god comp, the god composition. I still need to see this lose, so let's see if it wins me the game too. Adding some more crawlers, some more distraction for the hackers, as well as the Mustangs to a degree, to kind of shield my Overlords. And I built another Overlord in the middle as well, so I'm mobile beaconing a small army through the middle now. My opponent just going more and more Mustangs with range and the anti-air upgrade. And additionally the Phoenixes left and right. My Overlord flying through the middle, taking out the Mustangs really quickly with the splash and launcher overload. Not enough though, the Phoenix is locked on and the level 1 Overlord died pretty quickly. However, on the right, Overlord also running through, taking out the Phoenixes really quick. And I'm getting the tower on the right. And just like 1 pack of Mustangs and 1 pack of Phoenix left. And with the tower debuff, that is not enough. Launcher overload Overlords with range and splash. Just so good. I literally have not seen this lose. So if you want to try it out, let me know how it works out for you if you ever decide to try it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.